Which country will host UN Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, COP17 in 2026? Answer: Armenia, Yerevan. Who won the women's singles title at the 87th Senior National Badminton Championships, 2025? Answer: Surya Karishma Tamiri. Who became the second Indian woman to score 10,000 runs in international cricket? Answer: Smriti Mandana. Who won the FIDE World Rapid Championship 2025 title? Answer: Magnus Carlsen. Who will host the second edition International Olympic Research Conference 2026? Answer: India. In 2025, 2 states joined ABPMJA, so which is the only state that is not yet included? Answer: West Bengal. What is India's ranking in terms of rare earth oxide reserves in 2025? Answer: 3rd. Which state launched the e-health dialogue digital platform? Answer: Rajasthan. Who has become the youngest Indian woman to reach the South Pole? Answer: Kamya Karthikeyan. Who won the women's title at the FIDE World Blitz Chess Championship 2025? Answer: Bibi Sara Asubayeva. Who has become the world's wealthiest professional manager of Indian origin? Answer: Jayashree Ulal. Which country became the first to discontinue its traditional postal service? Answer: Denmark. In which state has the Green to Gold initiative been launched to promote cannabis cultivation? Answer: Himachal Pradesh. Who was honored in the Global Lifetime Achievement category of the 13th Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum International Sports Awards? Answer: Novak Djokovic. Where did Union Minister Ram Mohan Naidu inaugurate the Dhruv NG helicopter? Answer: Bengaluru. Which country will host the Al Impact Summit 2026? Answer: India. Who was appointed as the chairman of the Atal Smriti Trust? Answer: M. Venkaiah Naidu. Who was appointed as the Vice Chief of the Indian Air Force on January 1, 2026? Answer: Nagesh Kapoor. Country became the 21st country to adopt the euro currency? Answer: Bulgaria. Where was the Imoinu Erat Pa festival celebrated? Answer: Manipur. Who was awarded the IFFCO Literary Award in 2025? Answer: Maitreyi Pushpa. Which country has announced zero duty on Indian products from January 1, 2026? Answer: Australia. Who has been given additional charge as the Director General of the NIA, the National Investigation Agency? Answer: Rakesh Agrawal. Which anniversary did DRDO celebrate on January 1, 2026? Answer: 68th. Who will host the G7 summit in 2026? Answer: France. Which state has given in-principle approval to declare its Khmer sanctuary as a tiger reserve? Answer: Bihar. Where will Indian Railways launch the Vande Bharat sleeper train? Answer: Guwahati to Howrah. Where was the Gan Nai festival celebrated? Answer: Manipur. How many years has the PM Matru Vandana Yojana completed as of January 1, 2026? Answer: 9 years. Who has been appointed as the new DG of BRO? Answer: Harpal Singh. Which year has the Indian Army declared as the year of networking and data centricity? Answer: 2026. Which country did India surpass to become the world's largest rice producer? Answer: China. Which state became the first in India to constitute the 8th State Pay Commission? Answer: Assam. Who has been appointed as the Chairman and Managing Director of the Food Corporation of India, FCI? Answer: Rabindra Kumar Agarwal. What was India's global ranking in terms of its contribution to WHO's pharmacovigilance efforts? Answer: 8. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has paid tribute to Rani Velu Nachiyar, India's first female freedom fighter, on her birth anniversary. Which region was she associated with? Answer: Tamil Nadu. Where was the first government-run AI-based clinic opened? Answer: Greater Noida. When was National Bird Day celebrated? Answer: 5th January. Which country legalized cryptocurrency mining and trading at the beginning of 2026? Answer: Turkmenistan. Where is the 72nd National Volleyball Tournament being held? Answer: Varanasi. Who has become the interim president of Venezuela? Answer: Delcy Rodriguez. Who developed India's first 3D printed automatic weather station? Answer: Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology. Which countries became non-permanent members of the UNSC in January 2026? Answer: all of this. Which edition of the Khelo India Beach Games started at Gogla Beach in Diu in January 2026? Answer: second. The central government has approved the Kalai 2 hydropower project. In which state is it located? Answer: Arunachal Pradesh. The Indian Army has formed a new special force with over 100,000 drone operators. What is its name? Answer: Bhairav. Who developed the portable water purification system, Swades, for soldiers? Answer: DRDO. Where did the first meeting of the Payment Regulatory Board take place? Answer: Mumbai. Who was awarded the Nritya Kalanidhi Award, 2025? Answer: Urmila Satyanarayana. Where was the world's second National Environmental Standards Laboratory inaugurated? Answer: CSIR, NPL, Delhi. Madhav Gadgil has passed away. What was he? Answer: environmentalist. Which state has been chosen as the theme state for the 39th Suraj Kund Mela in 2026? Answer: both A and B, Meghalaya and Uttar Pradesh. Who wrote the book launch titled History That India Ignored? Answer: Prem Prakash. The United Nations has declared which year as the International Year of Rangelands and Pastoralists? Answer: 2026. Where has the second phase of the Cancer Care Capacity Building Program for BIMSTEC countries been launched? Answer: Visakhapatnam. According to the RBI report for 2024-25, what percentage of non-performing assets did Indian banks have by the end of 2025? Answer: 2.1%. India's first completely paperless district court was inaugurated in? Answer: Kerala. Which is the first Indian state to launch a deep tech startup policy? Answer: Tamil Nadu. Who has announced their withdrawal from the International Solar Alliance? Answer: USA. What is the mascot of the Unique Identification Authority of India, UIDAI? Answer: Uday. Which country is the guest of honor at the New Delhi World Book Fair 2026? Answer: Qatar. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of the Atomic Energy Regulatory Board? Answer: A.K. Balasubramanian. When was Pravasi Bharatiya Divas celebrated? Answer: 9th January. Who won the Ashes Series 2025-26? Answer: Australia. When is World Hindi Day celebrated? Answer: 10th January. Where was the National Saras Fair 2026 held? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. In which IIT did MeitY launch the Param Shakti supercomputer? Answer: IIT Madras. Who topped the 69th National School Games? Answer: Maharashtra. Which payment company has become the first to receive ISO IE 42001 certification? Answer: Financial Software and Systems. Who has become the first batsman to hit 656s in international cricket? Answer: Rohit Sharma. Which team topped the medal table at the Khelo India Beach Games 2026? Answer: Karnataka. Who launched the Shine Initiative? Answer: BIS. When was National Youth Day celebrated? Answer: 12th January. The Indian government participated in the Weimar Triangle meeting for the first time. What is the Weimar Triangle associated with? Answer: France, Germany, Poland. The Kamala hydroelectric project has been approved. What is it related to? Answer: Arunachal Pradesh. Who became the fastest batsman to score 28,000 runs? Answer: Virat Kohli. Who was awarded the UN Secretary-General's Prize in 2025? Answer: Swami Shantakumar. Which state's Anantapur pomegranates have received a GI tag? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. Who approved the Akapate scheme for the safety of women and minor girls? Answer: Karnataka. Who won the Best Film Award in the Drama category at the 83rd Golden Globe Awards in 2026? Answer, Hamnet. Where was the Joint Military-Civilian Integration Exercise, Sanja Shakti, held? Answer, Maharashtra. Which is the first rural bank in the country to launch a solar-powered ATM van? Answer, Tripura Gramin Bank. Where was the third Indian Lighthouse Festival celebrated? Answer, Vishakhapatnam. When was Indian Army Day celebrated? Answer, 15 January. Justice Revati Mohite Dere has become the first woman Chief Justice of which state? Answer, Meghalaya. Which of these became Kerala's first butterfly sanctuary? Answer, Aralam. According to the release data, what is India's non-fossil fuel capacity? Answer, 266.78 gigawatts. Where did China, Russia, and Iran conduct the Will for Peace 2026 naval exercise? Answer, South Africa. Who became the first Indian to receive the rare samurai martial arts honor? Answer, Pawan Kalyan. Who is at the top of the Niti Aayog's Export Preparedness Index 2024? Answer, Maharashtra. Who has been appointed as the new DG of ITBP? Answer, Satrujit Singh Kapoor. According to the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, what is India's current ranking in global fish production? Answer, second. It has been announced that the Radhapani Tiger Reserve will be renamed Dr. Vishnu Sridhar Tiger Reserve. Where is it located? Answer, Madhya Pradesh. Where was the 16th meeting of the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, held? Answer, Abu Dhabi. Which Indian has been appointed as the chairman of the United Nations Advisory Board on Disarmament Matters? Answer, D.B. Venkatesh Verma. The Indian Olympic Association has formally relaunched the National Olympic Academy. Who has been appointed as its director? Answer, Gagan Naring. What is India's rank in the Henley Passport Index 2026? Answer, 80th. Who was awarded the Nobel Prize for the Environment, Tyler Prize, in 2026? Answer, Toby Kears. Who launched Arunodaya, a special screening campaign for sickle cell anemia? Answer, Maharashtra. Which organization is launching the Responsibility National Index RNI? Answer, World Intellectual Foundation. Bamanwas Kankar Panchayat has become the first fully organic village panchayat in which state? Answer, Rajasthan. Where was the Boda festival celebrated? Answer, Himachal Pradesh. When was National Startup Day celebrated? Answer, 16 January. Which will be the first man-made object to reach a distance of 1 light day from Earth? Answer, Voyager 1. Who has been appointed as the new Vigilance Commissioner? Answer, Praveen Vashisht. Where will the International Spice Conference 2026 be held? Answer, Kochi. Where was the Spituk Gustor Festival celebrated? Answer, Ladakh. Who has become India's 92nd chess grandmaster? Answer, Aryan Varshney. What is India's global ranking in terms of the number of IPOs? Answer. First. Which anniversary did the Indian Meteorological Department celebrate? Answer 151st. Which operation did India launch in January 2026 to evacuate its citizens from Iran? Answer. Operation Swadesh. India will hold the BRICS presidency in 2026. What is its theme? Answer. Building for resilience, innovation, cooperation, and sustainability. Where in India is the world's largest green ammonia plant being developed? Answer. Andhra Pradesh. Who announced India's inclusion in Pax Silica? Answer. USA. Under whose co-chairmanship did India conduct the 16th ADMM plus EWG meeting and tabletop exercise? Answer. Malaysia. Who won the Vijay Hazare Trophy 2025-2026 title? Answer. Vidarbha. Who was awarded the highest honor of Indian Railways? Answer. Chandana Sinha. In January 2026, a Dosti exercise was conducted between India, Sri Lanka, and which other country? Answer. Maldives. Who launched Translate Gemma, an open translation model covering 55 languages? Answer. Google. Who was included as a member of the Asian Boxing Council? Answer. Vijender Singh. What rank has India been given in the recently released Responsible National Index 2026? Answer. 16th. Who was awarded the Padma Pani Award? Answer. Ilayaraja. In which state was the Ame Padhiba Ama Basare scheme launched, and by whom? Answer. Odisha, launched by the government. In which state is Cockburrock Language Day celebrated? Answer. Tripura. Which Indian state agricultural university has become the only one to join the BRICS Network University? Answer. Punjab Agricultural University. Sagar Maitri is a joint initiative of the Navy and which organization? Answer. DRDO. Who became the first officer from India's Northeast region to win an NCC gold medal? Answer. K.M. Sudha. What is India's ranking in the recently released Asia Manufacturing Index 2026? Answer. 6th. Who won the men's singles title at the India Open Badminton 2026? Answer. Lin Chunyi. Who was appointed as the youngest national president of the BJP? Answer. Nitin Naden. Which edition of the Khelo India Winter Games started in January 2026? Answer. 6th. Which country did IREDA issue its first international green loan for a solar project to? Answer. Zambia. Where will the second Global Buddhist Conference be held? Answer. New Delhi. Sunita Williams retired from NASA after 27 years of service. How many days does she hold the record for spending in space? Answer. 608. Where is the tribal festival Samaka Saralama Jatara celebrated? Answer. Telangana. Until which year has the Union Cabinet approved the continuation of the Atal Pension Yojana? Answer. 2030 to 31. When was the Statehood Day of Meghalaya, Tripura, and Manipur celebrated? Answer. 21st January. When was Parakram Diwas celebrated? Answer, 23rd January. Space has signed an agreement with whom for India's first private Earth observation satellite constellation? Answer, Pixel. Who has been selected for the 2025 Indira Gandhi Peace Prize? Answer, Grama Mashal. Which organization will be organizing the Bharat Rang Mahotsav from January 27 to February 20th, 2026? Answer, National School of Drama. Which country has been chosen as the focus country for the 49th International Kolkata Book Fair? Answer, Argentina. The Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana has completed 11 years. In which year was it launched? Answer, 22 Jan 2015. Which is the 15th state in the country to be awarded the President's Police Color Award? Answer, Sikkim. Who was awarded the Subhash Chandra Bose Disaster Management Award 2026 in the individual category? Answer, Sita Ashok Shalke. When was National Girl Child Day celebrated? Answer, 24th January. When was National Voters' Day celebrated? Answer, 25th January. Under whose chairmanship did PFRDA constitute a high-level committee for assured payments under NPS? Answer, MS Sahu. Which organization launched the ESANET digital platform? Answer, Central Election Commission. How many people were awarded the Padma Bhushan in 2026? Answer, 13. Which country will replace Bangladesh in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026? Answer, Scotland. Where has Indian Railways deployed the humanoid robot ASC Arjun, and at which railway station? Answer, Visakhapatnam Railway Station. Who has become the first Indian shuttler to win 500 singles matches? Answer, PV Sindhu. Which Republic Day was celebrated in 2026? Answer, 77th. Which of the following was awarded the J.C. Daniel Prize in 2024? Answer, Sharda. Who was awarded the country's highest peacetime gallantry award, the Ashoka Chakra? Answer, Shubhanshu Shukla. Where was Wings India 2026, Asia's largest civil aviation event, held? Answer, Hyderabad. Who has achieved a record 400th Grand Slam victory? Answer, Novak Djokovic. Which country has approved a ban on social media for children under the age of 15? Answer, France. From which state did PM Narendra Modi launch the PM Svanidhi credit card? Answer, Kerala. Who was appointed as the President of the Olympic Council of Asia? Answer, Sheikh Jawan bin Hamad Al Thani. Who won the Men's Hockey India League 2025-26 title? Answer, Kalinga Lancers. Who became the first Indian to receive the Wiley Research Heroes Award? Answer, Dr. Chandrakant Laharia. Who became the first batter to score a century in WPL history? Answer, Nat Skyver Brunt. Where was India Energy Week 2026 held? Answer, Goa. Which state's tableau was chosen as the best tableau in the Republic Day Parade 2026? Answer, Maharashtra. Which state has declared 2026 as the Year of Agriculture? Answer: Madhya Pradesh. Which is the first state in the country to officially declare Bacillus subtilis as its state microorganism? Answer: Kerala. In which state is the tribal festival called Nagoba Jatara celebrated? Answer: Telangana.